In 2005, the South was hit with a horrible hurricane. I think it was Category 5. By the name of Hurricane Katrina. One of the cities affected the most by this hurricane was New Orleans. After 2 or 3 years, New Orleans is still in a pretty bad state. Indigenous Pitch, which will be explained by Sinis here, is one of the projects taking part in the South that is looking to contribute. I'm gonna pretty much have a little interview with Indigenous. I'm gonna have her pretty much. My brain moves faster than my mouth can process it.
Okay.
So, sitting here with Sinis, I'm gonna ask him a few questions so we can figure out what Indigenous Pitch is. So, Mr. Sinis,
Mr. Flitz.
can you tell our viewers what Indigenous Pitch is and what their goal is as an organization?
Indigenous Pitch actually started as a dance collective. A group of, or various dance companies within Philadelphia came together. The CEO or founder of Indigenous Pitch is Lisa Welsh. And another thing that she's involved with is helping kids. One of the reasons why she got involved with teaching dance. She took Indigenous Pitch and made it also into a mission group where we go out to different places that have gone through, whether it be economic, natural, or any other kind of disasters. We go down there and we try to improve the quality of their lives, focusing with the youth. So that's pretty much the main goal of Indigenous Pitch, not only just to perform, but to improve quality of life for kids through art and dance and that kind of stuff.
So, Indigenous Pitch is pretty much a dance organization. I assume it's nonprofit?
Yeah, it's a nonprofit organization. We pretty much, we live off of donations and sponsors, and these donations allow us to go to different areas. For example, New Orleans, which is what we did. We went last year, and we're following up again this year to finish, or to continue what we started last year.
So Indigenous Pitch is looking for sponsors and donations, any sponsor and donations that can...
Anything, every bit helps. It's all, you can write it off your taxes, or tax-free, and like I said, without the supporters, without the support of your average person like you guys, or even the big corporate companies, without them, we wouldn't be able to, help these kids out. So yeah.
What is... You say that there was an Indigenous project in 2007.
Yes.
How well did that do? How well was it received?
It was so well received. They wanted us to stay longer. Last year we went down for a week, and it was about 11 of us. We went down and we taught about 65 kids. We did basically a free summer dance camp for the kids there, and they loved it. And they pretty much, the reason why we're going back is because they've asked us to come back, and we go down there. We're affiliated with the Canal Presbyterian Church, which is now they house us, and that's where the camp is. And they've been keeping up with the kids, and they said they still can't stop talking about it. So we're going back this year for 2 weeks this time. We're going to split up the age group, so it's more like younger kids 1 week, and then like teens and 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds for the second week.
What is like your fondest memory of being down there and teaching?
I'll tell you this. What I go down there for, I document the whole process. I'm actually gonna finish up the documentary this year and then release a film. It was really touching to talk to these kids, like one-on-one. I'd take each kid and bring them out of the class, and we'd have some one-on-one time where I could interview them. And some of the things they were saying were just unbelievable. Like certain things that shouldn't be coming out of like an 8-year-old's mouth, and the stuff they've seen. The
not like curse words.
No, not like curse words. You don't hear about these kids. You heard about the horrors and the tragedies of Katrina and the condition of the city, but you don't ever really get to hear about. You don't hear it from the kids' mouths. And I was down there to give these kids a voice. That's what we're down there. We're down there to give them a voice, but also let them know that there is hope and there's a chance for community again, where people can help each other out. So we're trying to just lead by example.
And you have a trailer.
Yeah, I have a trailer from last year's. The week I went down last year, I put up a trailer on YouTube, and I think Flitz is going to show that right now.
Yeah, I'll show it right now.
I know we had to leave.
I lost my house, I lost my clothes, I lost my family. This Hurricane Katrina messed it up. My grandmother's van was on the roof. The one that one corner neighborhood block.
Every day there's a killing. We have the highest rate in the United States right now for killing.
There was no hotels for us to go to, so we slept in a parking lot the first night that we was out there.
People are still displaced, and government is not necessarily handling it the best way they could be.
I don't think there's going to be enough. I don't think there's building enough houses for people. Most of the people have been dying after Hurricane Katrina messed up the place.
Well, when we came back, we didn't really have too much of a home to come to. They should have had us evacuate way sooner than what they did, and they should have been warned us about the levees, because I feel like they already knew that the levees wouldn't hold up.
I'm scared to even step out my house. They're killing people at random now.
I still feel like they ain't doing as much as they could be doing.
I just wish Hurricane Katrina did not come. Some people, they had like killed and raped children, and my mom had to always walk with me to the bathroom.
Because we didn't have like time to pack all the other stuff, so we had to pack the stuff that we needed, not the stuff that I wanted.
And some of my people in my family had got drowned and was getting shot.
They done ran out of the road home money. They sent a letter to my auntie telling her you've been approved for the road home money, but you're unable to receive it because they've run out of money.
Just still have trouble with FEMA and getting people the money they need and helping get schools started and everything.
I have to play just to get some stuff off my mind. I'm just really sad.
We had to do what we had to do.
The trailer is it's touching. The trailer is it's a bit emotional, which, you know, when dealing with that situation, that's kind of what you want to convey. It's also the voice of the children. Do you have a release date at all? Or are you looking for distribution?
Well, I am looking for distribution. What happened was last year, we went down for a week. Unfortunately, due to a situation that I can't really get into, my camera had disappeared, and I was forced to rent a camera. So I lost about 40% of my shooting date. So I had to think, am I going to release it as is, or do I want to do more with it? And with this opportunity going back, I'm actually going to try to go into more of the lives of these kids that are in this camp. I want to see what their homes look like. I want to talk to their parents.
There you have it. As I said before, Sinis and I will be going down along with some other dancers. We will be teaching classes, as well as Chance, our camera woman for this episode, which you may have seen her in previous Chotto episodes. We'll be going down. We'll be teaching classes. We'll be communicating with the children, with the youth down there. And, you know, just giving back.
And I'll be documenting the whole process.
Will be documenting the whole process, and there will be another update, Chotto update, from the events that go on while we're down there. That episode may be fun, because I've never been to New Orleans.
New Orleans is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. And, oh, by the way, we're going down. We're leaving July 26th and coming back August 9th. So it gives you an idea of how much time we have left.
And how much time we'll be spending down there as well.
Yes.
So thank you, Mr. Sinis, sir.
Mr. Flitz, Chotto.
Chotto.
Great
episode
show.
number 6.